Hello, welcome to the Trading Zone. We are here for a preview ahead of our new time. We'll be coming on live at noon Eastern in a couple hours. We wanted to jump on and give you a quick update on volatility and a preview of the show coming on later today.
Yeah, we're excited about the new time slot. Make sure you tune in every Monday now at noon Eastern. We're really excited. You can be eating lunch and listening to us live. Check us out at equityarmorinvestments.com, at YouTube station at Equity Armor as well, or on Twitter on either one of our handles at Brian Stutland or at Joe Teague to see the live show. But we did want to give you a quick tease update of what's to come later this afternoon. You're looking there at the VIX and volatility right now. Again, we've talked about this a number of times because we love this chart, that it seems like news hits the market and it gives volatility a little bit of a chance to digest what that news really means. And then, we bring this up because then the volatility landscape changes thereafter. So these have been key points throughout the last year that we've seen may be market movers for the VIX and volatility levels on the S&P 500. And certainly the job revision, which was bad, has been good and taken some fear out of the market, ironically. Right, Joe?
Yeah, surprisingly, and of course, volatility is higher this morning. We're still below 16 in the VIX. So on the lower end of its range, we're watching that play out. Another volatility component of the market we've been following closely is the volatility on the bonds, the MOVE index, the VIX of the bonds. And this is super low. And anytime this gets low, of course, the PE ratios go higher in the S&P 500. This was a sign last week. We're saying, hey, it's not at its low. Maybe the PE ratios have room to run. Now we're at the highs here. We're at highs for PEs. Super great week for stocks last week. We're at very low levels in this MOVE index. Is there a risk later in this week after inflation data that this MOVE index moves higher and the PE ratios, of course, correct lower?
Yeah, again, this is the volatility index in the bond market, right? U.S. Treasury bond market. So we follow this closely because, a lot of people, you'll see, talking heads always be like, oh, valuations are too high, but sometimes they're not high. And this is one indicator that has at least said when this MOVE index is low and there's not a lot of volatility in the bond market, PE ratios of stocks can go higher.
Yeah, so that's going to be the big story we're watching this week. Of course, yes, we got 8 companies. People talk about the Mag 7, but I think if you throw Broadcom in there, you might go into the Elite 8 or Grade 8, Brian. Those companies make up about 40% of the S&P 500. So it's a little bit of a concentration risk, you could say. We know the AI trade has been fantastic. They all have high PEs. If there's a hiccup in the AI trade, there is a significant risk to people who just own the S&P 500. So something to watch out for as we're heading into this crucial inflation week. Remember, we're heading into September, a month of volatility coming up. So watching this very carefully. Make sure you tune into the big show at noon to watch it all play out.
Yeah, tune in again. We're switching times every Monday at noon Eastern so that you can watch us during your lunch hour. Have your lunch, listen to the markets, get our opinions. And remember, we always give the trade of the week. Every week that we've had a a lot of success. Of course.
Real quickly, let's jump back on here one more time here. We will be giving the trade of the week for our subscribers. If you've been following along, you got a trade update this morning. Expecting more to come this week. Of course, here is our performance since we started. Just if you were curious, we are 33 wins, 19 losses, average win size right there, 1,187 versus a $400 12 loss. So if you're curious how it's done, that is the results since we've been doing this a little over a year now, Brian. So I think it's been a great, it's been a lot of fun. It's been something that's given some success to people who have thought these ideas were interesting ideas.
Yeah, and these are just one lot trades, one lot option trades. So you can size it up appropriately based on your risk. Get updates as we close trades, because obviously we give our trade of the week on the show here, but throughout the week we had easily a handful of trades where we closed it in time, took our winners before anything reversed itself. So if you subscribe to our newsletter, then you can get that updated right to your inbox. But we look forward to giving more of those trades at our later time.
See you soon.
You know how the financial world goes. Here comes the buzzkill. Please make sure to take some time to read this boring disclaimer. We will owe you one.